Welcome to Day 8 of 9th grade ELA. I'll be walking you through our pre-work for Lesson 8. So today's objective, improving behavior, is students will be able to revise an expository essay by adding clear details and transition words and complete expository essay by writing a clean copy to publish. So I want you to review your outline. So Step 1 is to go to Google Classroom and open the outline document you worked on for Lesson 7 pre-work and in-class work. We'll be using this outline to write complete sentences in our document for Lesson 8. Pause the video and come back after you do Step 1. Awesome! Now that you're back, I will explain what Lesson 8's pre-work is. In Google Classroom, there is an assignment called Lesson 8 Pre-work that has the draft and published Google document you will need to do. Similar to Tuesday's pre-work, when you click on the document, it will be your own copy of it. Once you have the document open, I want you to include your name in the document title, so it says, your name, draft, and publish. And I'll show you what that looks like. So you'll go here and put your name here, like this. If it doesn't already have your name on there, usually Google Classroom does put your name, but just in case it doesn't, please remember to put your name. Pause the video right now and come back after you have done these steps. Alright, that was the last pause for today. So you'll be using your outline to write complete sentences in this new document. I know some of you wrote complete sentences rather than bullet points in your outline, and that is totally fine. But just make sure you copy and paste your work in this document and double check to make sure you meet all of the requirements listed in the right column. Everyone must watch this video completely before working on their Lesson 8 document. Now we're going to pull up our outline so we can see what we worked on last class. This is my outline here. Let me scroll up a bit. So my claim is people decide what's right and wrong based on their circumstances and their own needs. For my introduction, my hook is every day we are faced with decisions. We are constantly reflecting on if our choices are right or wrong. The key question here is how do we tell right from wrong? Then we need to provide context for our stories that we will be using for our essays. You can provide context by talking about the different characters or people, their beliefs and morals, their circumstances, their personality, their behavior, etc. Remember, this is an introduction, so you want to create a broad statement and then provide specific details in your body paragraphs. So, for example, in Lamb to the Slaughter and Ruthless, characters are faced with taking matters into their own hands. So you'll want to do this for the stories you will talk about in your own essay. In this pre-work video, I'll give an example by focusing on body paragraph 1. In my outline, I have my topic sentence, which is, what makes something right or wrong is the circumstances you're in because it impacts your decision making. And my evidence is that she had to consider her future and her baby's future. Normally, killing is wrong, but given her circumstances, Mary believed the right thing to do was to kill her husband. Now that I reviewed my outline, we'll move on to the draft and published document. I want you to pay attention to the right column here. It tells you the different sentences you have to include. We'll be working on body paragraph 1. So we need a sentence with a transition word and a topic sentence, one reason why you took your position. Our second sentence should include evidence from the text. And then lastly, our explanation, which answers how and why does your evidence support our claim. Let's get started. I'll go back to my outline and we will start by writing down the claim. So I'm going to go back here. My claim is what makes something right or wrong is the circumstances you're in because it impacts your decision making. Okay, so I am going to edit my claim a bit to add clarity and also include a transition word. So let me click here. First, people decide what is right or wrong based on their circumstances, because their circumstances impact their decision making. Going back to my outline for my evidence, I talked about how she had lots to consider. This quote is long, so I will shorten it in my new document. I'm going to write in lamb to be slaughtered. Because it's a short story, I have to put it in quotes. Mary contemplates what will happen to her and her baby after she killed her husband. As Mary considers all of the possible outcomes and penalties, the author explains, quote, Mary Maloney didn't know, and she certainly wasn't prepared to take a chance. And that was on page 1 of part 2. So again, Mary has a lot to consider after she killed her husband. Such as what would happen to her baby if she went to jail based on her circumstances. Finding a way to go back to my claim. Mary decided she could not take the chance of losing her baby and believed that it was right to cover up her crime. Okay, so remember we have a checklist here. So sentence 1 must include a transition word and a topic sentence. One reason why you took your position. Okay, so first people decide what is right or wrong based on their circumstances because their circumstances impact their decision making. Check. Next, sentence 2 is evidence from the text. In Lamb to the Slaughter, Mary contemplates what will happen to her and her baby after she killed her husband. As Mary considers all the possible outcomes and penalties, the author explains, Mary Maloney didn't know and she certainly wasn't prepared to take a chance. So I included my quote. I added an extra sentence to provide context for my quote. And then following, Mary has a lot to consider after she killed her husband, such as what would happen to her baby if she went to jail. Based on her circumstances, Mary decided she could not take the chance of losing her baby and believed that it was right to cover up her crime. And then I followed up by explaining my evidence and how it supports my claim. So check, check, and check. That's it for this example. Let's go back to our slide here. So a quick overview. Rename the document to include your name if it doesn't already have it. Use your outline to write 3 to 5 sentences for each paragraph. The only paragraph you can skip is body paragraph number 3 because it is optional. The rest must be filled out. So let me show you. So this must be filled out. Body paragraph 1, body paragraph 2 must be filled out. This part is optional. And then conclusion you must fill out. So yes, again, complete the entire document until you see the word stop. Bring your completed draft to class. It is important that it is finished so we can do edits in class. And that's it for today's pre-work. Have a great day and see you all on Thursday.